Hey, work. 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Happy Channels. Happy customers keep the customers happy.
I'm Deepak here, and my life is beautiful and stay on top of the world because I work as worship. I'm a very big movie buff, and I love Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, any kind of movies, Hollywood. I love it, and I also get a lot of inspiration from all the kinds of movies. In fact, for me, it's a big stress busters. I can be very tired, and I can watch a movie for 2.5, 3 hours, and I feel absolutely energetic and fresh. A lot of this scenes in the movie, not the movie itself, the scenes in the movie have been tremendous in giving me some inputs and clarities about life. Of so many movies, one of the movies which I want to speak to you today is a movie by the name Sarkar. Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan. First part. So there is a scene where Amitabh Bachchan is shown as a gangster there, Don of the Mumbai city. Abhishek Bachchan is his son. Abhishek Bachchan comes from abroad and joins his business for various reasons. And in one of the scene, it's shown that Abhishek Bachchan, who's married to a childhood friend of his, uh, is pregnant, and as they are going towards the car, the convoy is waiting, and for whatever reasons, Abhishek Bachchan get down from the car and he walks away a little bit, and the wife is sitting in the car, pregnant with a child, and there's a bomb explosion, which means they have conspired something to assassinate the entire family. Abhishek Bachchan is saved, and the wife dies with the child, and few more people die. Amitabh Bachchan also is injured. Next scene is shown in the hospital. Very silent scene. Amitabh Bachchan is in the ICU bed, bandaged everywhere. Abhishek Bachchan is standing at the window looking outside, and there's no conversation. So they have an security guy called Chandar, who is there from the very beginning of the business of Amitabh Bachchan. So basically, Amitabh Bachchan has appointed Chandar as the chief security of the entire gang. Abhishek Bachchan will say, "Baba, I have fired Chandar. मैंने चंद्र को काम से निकाल दिया." Knowing very well that Chandra has been appointed as a very close confidant of Amitabh Bachchan Sarkar, still Abhishek Bachchan has thrown him out. He has been fired. So only one statement is said. Abhishek Bachchan, still looking out of the window, says, "Baba, मैंने चंद्र को काम से निकाल दिया. I fired him from the job." In response, Amitabh Bachchan Sarkar, the Don, will very calmly say, "वजह होगी. There must be a reason." That's it. And that one clip of the movie has got into my head so much. I said, what a message on life. What a message on relationship. If you have done something, if you have taken a decision, if you have decided on something, there must be a reason. That's it. It's not about why did you do that, who the hell you are to fire somebody whom I have appointed, what do you think of him yourself, already we are going to this difficulty, why will you take decision, blah blah blah. No shouting, no screaming, no firing, not even asking for an explanation. Why did you fire? Why you didn't once? You should have discussed with me, or you should have explained to me, justify the whole thing, explain why you did all these things. And no justification ask, no explanation ask, no shouting, no screaming, no reacting to the whole thing. Very calm and composed. Amitabh Bachchan will just reply, "Wajah hogi." There must be a reason. There is so much strength in these two words. The strength of the relationship, the strength of the bonding, that the father believes in the son's ability to take decision. That the father believes and trusts the discriminating ability or the discretion of his son in such a sensitive issue he has handled, or what decision he has taken Must be right, must be right. No doubting, no questioning, nothing. What a strength of relationship. I really wish if all of us can build relationship of that strength, where the other person does something and we don't ask for explanation. We don't ask for why the hell you did it? Who told you to do that? Of course, there has to be a tremendous level of maturity at both the ends. The mutual respect, the mutual trust, the amazing ability and maturity of individual is very important in this too. Because there are times in my life I know I have asked people to explain why have they done it, because I know they don't have the ability, then why they did it, why the hell they did it in the first place. They should have taken the advice, the suggestion, or discussed. And then there are people who I don't question. A lot of my students, a lot of my people, a lot of the beautiful world which I have built, there are a lot of people whom I never question. If they have done something, I always tell them, don't explain yourself. I know if you have done it, there must be a reason, and I trust you, and I respect a decision. You know what strength the other person derives. At the same time, I also have learned I only explain or justify to only those people who I think needs to be. Otherwise, I don't explain myself to anybody. I don't justify to people why I did what I did, because I have understood one thing. Without explanation, if you cannot trust me, after explanation also you will not trust me. So I don't waste my time explaining to people. I know eventually they will understand. One day they'll understand what I did for what I did. And I give myself that benefit, that freedom. Because if I'm doing something, I know there is a strong reason behind it. Otherwise, I will not do. Simply, I will not do. Just like that, I will not do. If I said something, if I have done something, or I will do something, I have a very strong reason behind it. And I give myself that freedom because I have learned in my life very hard way. The most tiring thing in relationship is to explain yourself. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. It's very tiring to explain to your own loved ones that you are not wrong, that you did not have a wrong intention. You did it right. Even in the action, if it at times looks something else. So I don't explain to people. There are very few, one or two people in my life whom I owe an explanation. I have explained and justified or clarified. Rest, I do not do it. I'm telling you also, guys. Except there are one or two people who matter a lot in your life, whom you look up to in life, who are your guidance, who are your strength. If required, explain to them, clarify to them. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the world does not need your explanation. They don't deserve it. It's not worth it. And there are people in your life, and you know they're intelligent, they're smart, they're matured. If they have done something, should be able to trust and say, if you're doing something like that, must be a reason. Wajah hogi. Must be a strong reason, and I trust you. Don't explain. Don't make people explain to you. It's a very tiring thing, and it's an insult to a relationship where it demands explanation. Don't ask people. Give them their freedom of strength. And that's the strength of any relationship. Not needing to explain each other. What a beautiful freedom in life, right? It's difficult, but it's possible. Let's see if we can do that. That belief that yes, it is possible, start this beautiful day. So guys, go set and grow.